Okay, so the first video we're going to take a look at here, Dave, is basically just going to take a look at your base, your drive, and your stride out of the gate here, kind of working from the bottom up. Okay, and this is the final throw of your session on Sunday. So right now, really great position with your base, with the distance of your feet there. I like to always say we're looking to go shoulder width and then a little bit wider. So if you come down, you are just really looking at that. So shoulder width and then a little bit wider. I like that base where you have it there. And then you have a pretty good sync of the knees and then also of the hips. And it appears to me as though you are on the balls of your feet for the most part. Okay, so that's pretty good stuff there. So now what we want to see is essentially that back foot is going to be the drive foot, right? So this will be your drive foot, and this is where the power is going to come from, and it's going to cause your drive will cause your stride to move, okay? And then the stride is kind of twofold. You have the stride and you have the brake. So let's take a look at it here. Just looking at your lower half is really all we're going to focus on right now. So here is the drive. Okay, so that's good stuff. I like how you're opening up the foot there, and you're definitely stepping to the left of your target. We'll take a look at another video later that highlights that hallway we learned about a little bit too. But this is definitely stepping left of your target. We also want to make sure we land on the balls of our feet so that we can then engage our brakes. Okay, now you can see that you do step on the balls of your foot, but you immediately come onto the heel, and you are on your heel now with a bent front knee. Okay, so if we go back a little bit, zoom back out here, you can see that your weight shift does come a little bit more forward than we'd like. Dave, this is really good stuff. So you're super close already. We can actually think of what I refer to as skating your foot. So you want to let your foot go, okay, but leave your hips exactly where they are. Don't let your hips go any further. So we want the hips to literally, when you throw, they simply rotate. They do not travel with your stride. So the stride should really just take your foot and slide it forward a little bit, and opening it up, landing on the balls of your foot. And as soon as the balls of your foot touch, that's when the drive knee would kick in, back here. Okay? So you can see that your hips do move slightly forward. Okay? And once they start to come forward, it ends up, right now you're pushing all your weight forward onto your front foot, and now your front foot basically has all your weight on it right now. Okay? So what we want to do is, ideally, we want to stay back in the throw a little bit, think about skating the foot, and now once the balls of the foot land, now we work our drive knee and our brakes. That's going to help keep you behind that wall we talked about, behind your front foot, and that's going to allow you to get the most power possible up into your arm. Okay, let's take a look at the full throw just so you can see it, and really kind of concentrating on the lower half. Go ahead. One more time. On you. Go ahead. Okay, when you play it fast, it is a little tough to see all this stuff, but when you really break it down, you can see how much more we can maximize our power. And not to say that you are not doing a great job, because you are. I think this is just sort of for you. It's a lot more about gaining the understanding of what I'm talking about, and that's going to help you really start to perfect it a little bit more. Okay, but this is good stuff in terms of your lower half and your base, and I think it's really understanding the skating of the front foot while keeping the hips back, and then landing on the balls of your foot, and as soon as that foot makes contact with the ground with the balls of your feet, that's when you want to kick the drive knee in and really slam the brakes down, and that would keep your hips back and also your chest back in the throw to really help maximize getting you through to pop position, which you do a good job of. We can even do a better job. So you're on top of the foot there, we want you to see you behind that foot. That'll conclude our first video on the lower half. Good stuff.